What's up, everybody? Dan here with Dan and Sarah Makers, and we are kicking off video 8 for our garden shed build series. Today we are going to finish up our walls that we've got here. We're going to finish the framing, sheeting. We're going to do some blocking and backing for our porch and our little awning for our side door. So let's get started. There you go.
Yep.
In this opening here, we're going to have another door.
Start again, please. You moved. Sorry.
In this opening here, we're going to have another door, but this wall is unique compared to that one. That one's all wood, so it's conventional framing. This one, we are going to stick a wooden door in a metal opening. But to make that easier, we're going to have an opening made out of metal, and then we're going to line it with 2x6 out of wood. So I've created a header out of bottom track channel, and I bent the bottom down and made basically tabs that will fit around our stud like that, so we can screw it in here and also to the face if we want to. And then we'll just infill the top with just short sections of stud. So that'll frame us out the top. We'll laminate a piece of 2x6 on the underside of this, and then we'll infill the two jam studs on either side. Breeze is just strong enough to make it a pain to try and use the tape measure. Yeah, I thought for sure I plumbed those in before I leveled or attached them. That's good.
So can you explain what you're doing right now?
So at the top corner of the wall here, up here, we are going to have a 6x6 beam come out, and it will sit on the corner pillar of our front porch. So I have to let in a little notch into the corner up there. On the inside of the wall, I'm going to put some additional studs to support it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cutting out the sheeting, a little bit of the stud, and the top plates. Wow. How long have we been married?
13 years.
So a 13-year-old battery and a 13-year-old Sawzall. They still work. Just not quite as well as the new ones. We now have the wooden bucks or door frame in for the main door itself to be installed later. The wood just makes it a whole lot easier to install the door in a more conventional manner. We can use screws, we can use nails when we put the trim on. All that stuff will make it a whole lot easier. So that's why I go through the trouble of putting in wood bucks or a liner to this opening. I've got a few short studs to install on layout at the top of this door opening, just so we have backer for our plywood when we sheet the wall. And then we'll move up to the front corner. I will probably slide a couple studs down into that bay and secure them from the outside, just so we have good bearing for our 6x6 post, or beam, sorry, that travels out to the front porch. See how many tries it takes. Right-handed. We notched out the 6x6 notch in our top plate and our corner stud, and now we have a little bit of a bay right here because our next stud on layout is actually right here. We have a 6x6 beam coming out that's going to sit in this beam pocket essentially, so we want more bearing for that beam than just one stud. So I'm going to slide a couple extra studs down into that hole. I'm going to pry them over so they're tight, and we'll nail them in to the existing adjacent stud. There's one. It's gonna be awkward. Tough angle. A lot of times when they frame out the inside of a building with a lot of partition walls and things like that, they'll leave this last stud loose and just slide it out of the way, because what they'll actually do is they'll run drywall straight through a whole length of wall, and then where the intersecting walls hit after the drywall is up, then they'll slap this last stud over, screw it in, and then they'll drywall it. So it's not unheard of to, or not it's not uncommon to see this last stud slapped over like that. Well, that's the end of another day out here. We got our walls closed in, sheeted. We have 4 walls, which is really cool. We got some blocking in, got some prep work for our front porch done. We're gonna call it quits for this tonight, and we are going to work on taking out a hazard tree that we've got to deal with out in the woods tonight. One of the benefits of that, it's a Doug fir. We are gonna cut some of our 6x6 beams for our front porch out of that tree probably tomorrow, and we'll use that to frame this porch up. So until then, you can follow us on Instagram at Dan and Sarah Makers. You can like, comment, subscribe, share, thumbs up these videos. That's awesome. It really helps us a lot. And we hope these videos inspire you to get out there and do something. So until next time, this is Dan. Have a good one. Bye.